Join me. Together we can rule the galaxy far and sun.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
Okay, we got bonus. Here we are in day 2, but 16 days till Mandalorian. Yeah, it's crazy. So we're looking at chapter 2, The Child. This one is, I believe, one of the shorter episodes. The runtime's actually only 30 minutes, which is kind of crazy. But there's so much jam-packed into this. This is written by this is written by Jon Favreau, but directed by Rick Famuyiwa. Am I saying that? Horrible. Sorry, Rick. Butchered that name. Rick is definitely one. He's got a couple episodes in this season. Yeah, there's so much here. This one is one of my favorites, and it's so crazy that everything's packed in. A little back history. I had an opportunity to go see Mandalorian in the theaters in December, and I saw season at that time only chapter 1 was out. Got to see chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3 in the theater before anyone else. My buddy Aaron from WSTR, we got to go and see this. It was downtown in Chicago. It was through the 501st, which was just a great privilege to go do this. And so we got it was kind of like a live telecast, if that was a thing, where they had what can I say? They had a live Q&A with the actors after the shows were over. So it was kind of flipped, like they did that in LA. So LA, actually the Q&A was first, and then they saw the shows. But we did the flip where we saw the shows on the East and Midwest, and then got to see the live telecast at the end. And yeah, it was, I remember I was so glad that I got to see chapter 2 in the theaters, because I didn't have to wait. It was like literally pause, and then they went right into chapter 3, which is exactly what you want. I mean, again, in this modern age of TV, a lot of things are not, they're not completed in the episode. That's where they get you. You're like, oh, I got to watch the next one. It's really good writing, and just like get that hook on you. So then you have to watch the next one and the next one and the next one. And then you're like, oh my gosh, what's going on? But again, with this kind of every weekly format, you have to wait a week. Luckily, I got to see this before it actually debuted. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have, now that we know it's a child, he's coming back from the pickup spot. Does not have his blurg. He's walking, and Yoda gets attacked by Trandoshans. We get to see a lot of Jawas. We get to see Jawas taking things apart. We get Jawas disintegrating but their robe still stays. We get Mando trying to blowtorch them with his flamethrower, and the Jawas making fun of him for his Hutties or Jawa. I think they're speaking. It might be Jawa. I don't know what the official language of Jawa. I will have that answer for you next bonus feature there. You got Mando bumping his head on the sandcrawler. They're laughing. There is that cool part right before that where he's trying to climb up on top of the sandcrawler, and he's going to hit by a bunch of stuff. And one of the sounds is the anvil from Warner Brothers, which is just fantastic. But yeah, it is such a fun episode. We then get to see why the child is so special. Not only do we get a cool little creature at the beginning where they're curious and looking at the child, but then we get this big honking woolly mammoth rhino, the Mudhorn. And he's all the beasts that we need, and Mando's just getting whooped. and then the child saves him, and it's like one of the coolest episodes ever. And then the music, Ludwig just kills it. I tear up. I don't know why, but I do when Mando and him, like, the sun's kind of coming up and they come over that ridge, and there's just this really cool thing that Ludwig does. I get chills every time I watch that, and I just tear up. It's like he like saved the child, and it's like a new beginning. Yeah, it's just so cool. And then you get the like cool little Predator part where he's kind of like fixing his armor, and he's like, and it's like he's got like this little camp thing, and they're just out on this rock somewhere. I don't know. I just love the part. Yoda, baby Yoda, Grogu, the child, is trying to heal him, but we don't know that. That's till later. It's just a cool little thing that you get to see now with a little retrospective. It's like, oh, he was trying to fix the Mandalorian. Anyways, great episode. Can't wait to talk more. I'll just say it right now. Chapter 3 is my favorite, and I can't wait to talk about that tomorrow. But there you go. Bonus! We'll talk to you guys soon. Peace!